You literally did find the last bit of hope here, hopefully.
Right.
You also find about a book there, right? There's a book. It's sheathed together. It never seems to. You can tell it's magical, a magical book, and it's full of pamphlets. Mm-hmm. Where you sign at the bottom. Yeah, you sign at the bottom to join the faith.
They just randomly distribute them in the jungle to the dinosaurs.
I'm not sure what to do with that.
Those were holy dinosaurs.
Yeah, well, you can join the Church of Elistray.
It was the holy T-Rex.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to leave these items here, or whether you want to put them back in your room, back at the house.
If there's any relics we can salvage, we'll take what we can to distribute to any other churches and following.
I mean, I could think of no safer place than your room for any of these religious items.
You start just gathering the items up into bundles. Holy symbols and such.
Yeah, I'll anything we can take from the faith. That I don't want to. I mean, obviously, I'll leave some with the bodies, mm-hmm. if they're on the bodies, But anything that's not already in possession.
So,
I'm not pulling them off of corpses or anything like that. That's
right. Nothing tacky.
Yeah.
But you take like all the documents you can find from the high priestess's room, the relics of the altar.
Right.
Everything so you get together about 3 bundles of items from this church.
Okay.
It takes you about an hour to gather everything up, but you do get it all tied together. And you follow his suggestion, just leave it in your room?
Yeah, for the time being, that's what I'll do. Yeah.
All right. You'll come back through into the manor.
I'll check up on Generica Normalson.
Mm-hmm. You find her in there sitting with her knees pulled up to her chest at the top of the stairs. None of these open.
Does she need a key for that? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get you a key.
Will you?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm new to this place as well. I wasn't exactly clear on the mechanics of that. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go into my room, grab if I was carrying stuff already, and drop it off. And
okay.
Then I'll leave and go and find Kel, because he's the one who gave me the key, right?
Dermot.
I'll go and find Dermot.
Gave you the key.
So you go to Dermot.
Yeah. I'll tell her I'll be back. I'm gonna talk to Dermot and see if we can get you a key.
I'll be back.
You use the map and the key. You go to Dermot. You find yourself outside with Dermot laid up against Winston and both of them snoring away.
I'm not gonna wake him. I'll go back to Kel then and ask him if that's the case. If I don't know where I am in my general area.
Yeah, you're just outside the temple.
Then I'll go in and find Kel.
All right.
Otherwise, I'll teleport to Kel.
Yeah. You go back inside the church, find Kel. Kel, what are you doing in there? Still playing?
Yep. Right. Playing a ballad.
An epic rock ballad.
Yes.
I got my gold hand pick thing going on.
Yeah, you see Kel up there playing wonderfully. Roderick, stop, pick up a candle. No, I'm kidding. He's continuing on.
Kel, the keys for the mansion, the Moonraven place. How do we get more keys?
We call it the hub. Dermot's got the key maker.
There was a follower that I was able to rescue, and she's at the hub, but she doesn't have a key.
Did you go see Dermot?
He's sleeping.
Oh.
I didn't want to wake him. He seemed quite restful.
I wouldn't wake him. Yeah.
Right.
You just why don't you just prop your door open?
Would that work?
It worked before. I mean, that's what I heard.
All right, she's gonna go back and just see Generica Normalson.
You can call her Erica for short.
Erica, Erica, we'll get you a key for the time being. I'll leave my the door to my room open for you. If I've gathered some relics from the temple, if there's any you'd like, please help yourself. I plan to reestablish the faith and distribute them accordingly.
I can sort through them and see if any need cleaning.
If you feel that you'd like to do that, please do so.
It would. It was what I did anyway. Some semblance of normalcy.
Sort of nod. Normalcy.
It's kind of her lot.
was
Her
nice.
lot in life. Yeah. Her
Forever
family's
normal.
calling, if some might say.
Forever normal. Forever a norm.
Yeah, so she will go. You prop the door open for her, and she starts going through the bundles, cleaning things up and trying to organize them.
If there's anything else I can get you, let me know.
She just kind of nods as she's looking through the stuff.
I'm going to return to the others, and we'll be back as soon as possible.
She stays quiet. She's going through the last remnants of her faith.
Right.
All right.
I'm gonna bring the tier in there too. Put the tier in there with her. Let her know what.
It's the tear of a loon.
Yeah.
That's all I keep thinking of.
Illustrate.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah, huh?
Not quite.
Okay.
But yeah.
Somewhat.
It's close.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure
This
that's where they
existed.
got it from. Yeah.
I'll put
Yeah,
it
this
somewhere,
existed
nice
first.
or whatever. Make a little. There's a shrine. I'll put it with the shrine. You said there was some kind of a shrine there.
Yep. So you set that in the open hands of the statue on the altar, and
Yeah.
all right. Head back to the others. Very awesome. That seems she seems to cheer up a little bit seeing that at least, and then this smile goes kind of back down when she notices it really doesn't provide enough light to even read by.
Bum, bum, ba-dum.
Wow.
So you head back?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll go over and give her a hug before I go, but yeah.
She tears up when you do that.
Yeah.
Starts bawling.
Yeah.
Good job. You made the kid cry.
Do what I can.
Yeah.
Just console her the best I can.
Okay. You do that. That's going to take you a little while. She's going to break down when that happens.
Yeah.
Roderick finishes burying the bodies in the meantime, and comes back in, Kel, and he grabs a mop.
What are you doing?
I'm at least going to try to clean the place up.
For who?
He kind of sighs when you say that.
Meant no disrespect. I just. Where are we?
Wouldn't feel right to leave it like this.
Well,
But I suppose you have a point.
all right. Let me help you out.
All right.
Prestidigitation and
Clean the
clean
place.
Yeah.
Looks nice.
Bippity-boppity-boo.
It's almost like it never happened. Pulls one of the darts out of a bench.
Was there lizards in the order?
No, there wasn't.
What'd you do with that lizard, man?
He's laid out in the front. Considering the wounds he received, I think I'll just let the birds have him.
But why did they kill him?
I really couldn't tell you. He must have been fighting with the attackers.
Why do you say that?
If you notice the bludgeons on him, this was done from order maces.
But since when did Drow you have lizard people?
I haven't seen another at any of the other sites.
Let me get a good look at this guy.
Mhm.
I'm going to do a bardic knowledge check to see if this guy race speaks to me.
Okay. Finally. So, Kel, you don't glean too much knowledge from this, just that you've never seen this type of lizard man before.
Finally, he says, like, I finally got him to fail.
Kel, you don't instantly unravel the secrets of the universe this time.
23.
Damn.
Or is it 42?
42. Yeah.
It's 40.
That's the
Well, what's
answer
the
to the ultimate question. You don't know what the ultimate question is, but that's the answer to it.
What's Kel's average bardic knowledge check?
42.
There's the ultimate question. Oh, the rest of it can be covered by the 42.
All right, we're about to get. Like, I am the fucking Time Lord. Hold on.
Okay.
Kel whips out his sonic screwdriver.
Okay. So I've got these gloves of object reading.
Yeah.
I get to learn things about objects' previous owners.
Uh-huh.
So I'll get to know one round is race, second round is gender,
Okay.
the owner's age, their alignment, and how they gained or lost the object.
All right.
So what's he got on him that I can grab and check that out?
He's wearing a loincloth, some primitive armor, and an amulet.
How did he lose the loincloth? You took it off his body.
Let's go with the amulet.
All right. You take the amulet up.
Yeah.
So the first thing you glean, you said, is their race?
Yeah.
That's a Saurian.
Okay.
I got some fear out of him over there.
Next is
Because that doesn't make much sense, does it? It's terrifying, isn't it?
gender.
This one's male. You know, you could take in the loincloth to figure that out, too.
Yeah. Age.
Age, it is 6.
Okay. Alignment.
Chaotic evil.
Okay. And how they gained or lost the object.
The object was awarded to this one.
Actually, how they gained, and then the next round is how they lost it.
Yeah. He didn't lose it, but he gained it by clubbing the rest of his litter to death. He was awarded this for being the survivor.
Okay. It skips to the next to last owner and proceeds down the list
Okay.
from this point forward.
The next to last owner you get is some type of a Saurian priest, also a male, and he crafted it. Lost it by giving it to this one as a reward for becoming the strongest in his clutch.
Sorry, and how's that spelled?
I assume Saurian.
Yep. You've got it.
Okay. And his priest alignment?
The priest's alignment is also chaotic evil.
Okay. I'm gonna do the read magic thing, detect magic on the amulet.
The amulet is it is magic.
Okay. Focus longer.
Divination.
Okay.
Faint.
Do I have my detect magic thingy on me? Identify. Where are you? No, I just have Bardic Knowledge, right? Does Bardic Knowledge work on that?
You
No
can
way.
try if it's a normal magic item, but this is foreign to you. If it's something commonplace like a pair of gloves that you've seen that might be the gauntlets of ogre strength or something like that, you can possibly use it for that. But you've never seen an amulet like this before.
Let's give it a shot with whatever penalties.
Of course. So, you've gleaned from that and the way it's designed and your obvious time in the swamp where you stayed with the lizard men for 6 or 7 years, apparently. This amulet is actually to track his location.
Oh. So, someone was using this to spy on him?
Yes.
Or
keep track of him.
Keep track of him.
Uh-huh. They know right where it is right now, you can assume.
But they don't care because they've already accomplished what they needed to with it.
Yeah.
Hence why he got killed.
Who's tracking who, though?
A wonderful question.
Priest got it. Gave it to him. I'm gonna go find Andara for a second.
Okay.
Scan around.
All right. So, Andara, you finish consoling the girl. You plan to head back, and she says, you brought this. I've never seen this box before.
Okay, I'll take the box.
It's just a small little wooden box.
Thank you.
She
I'll
opens
take it
up
with me.
one of the books that you brought, and you can see that it's hollow.
Okay. Was it hollow before, or?
It was hollow, and that was inside of it.
Oh, okay, I see.
When you gathered the documents from the high priest's room, and
okay,
one of the books happened to be hollow.
Well, we'll have a look in here in a little bit to see exactly what this is. I'm just gonna leave it here for now.
You hand it back?
I'm just gonna put it on the desk or whatever, next to the shrine.
Okay. Set that on the desk. And you said you were heading back, so I allow you to head back then, Yarsput. You head back to Kel or Dermot.
Or the combination, which would be Kermit.
I'm not going back to Kermit. That's not happening.
There are a couple of specks in Thay right now, you see on the map. Instead.
A couple specks in Thay, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I'm sure they would be very happy to see you.
How many specs?
2.
Interesting. I'm gonna go back to Kel.
Okay.
Are we able to? We're not able to know what specs are. How do we know who's who on the map?
Yeah, you don't. Maybe you see 2 specks over here on the other continent and 2 specks on this continent.
Open a portal and take a look.
Yeah, but it's not happening.
Portal's one way.
Huh?
Portal's one way, and when they open that,
yeah.
They can't come back through. You can
run back through now.
Yeah, you can open it, take a look, and be like, "Hey." Actually, can they see the portal when it's there? Yeah. They can see it.
Yeah.
Like
they can see it.
They just can't go through it.
It's one way.
Yeah.
And Darren knows not to mess with portal magic like that.
Not Kel.
Take this portal back to the 2 dots on the other side.
Yep.
All right, you come back by Kel and step through.
Oh, I was looking for you.
Here I am.
The lizard guy. Do you know what a saurian is?
Do I know what a saurian is?
Oh.
No.
He had this amulet on him, tracking his location.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You got her now. Sorry.
Looks like Roderick seems to think he was beaten down by the priest guards. Said it had the makings of mace bludgeonings on his body.
Is he by the saurian corpse currently, or?
Unless you left. Did you leave the corpse? You were just looking around for it, right? Or did you actually leave and leave
corpse? Like, I don't know how far the corpse is from the camp. Because I was by the corpse and I was looking for Andara.
Right.
She told me Dermot was asleep. So
yeah. And Winston are asleep about 20 foot out from the temple. Roderick was burying corpses all along the north face of the temple. He drugged this one just out in the yard, so it's about...
Oh, he drugged it?
Yeah.
He drugged it.
About 15 foot out, so it's a good 10 foot away from Dermot and Winston.
Hey, we could resurrect it so it can complete its task and kill the last of the order.
Yeah, we could do that. Oh, we could cut off its arms first.
And then resurrect it?
Well, then Ray's dead.
And it spits acid in my face. Kill!
Just stand back with your shield up.
I don't even know what it would speak. If we did, it wouldn't tell us anything.
Sorry,
anyway. We just have to kill it again.
We just have to kill it again. But regardless,
I mean, if we're gonna XP grind, resurrecting shit and killing it again. I killed 500 goblins
I'm only
today.
6. Bang. Stop doing this to me. Bang.
I spent 1 million flat today just leveling up resurrection potions.
Didn't know your games were
Fucking
pay to win,
6-year-old
Sragg.
lizard.
And...
Resurrect it. Now kill it. Kill it. Okay, good. I'm only 6.
If this was pay to win, I think you guys would have won a long time ago, considering your bank accounts.
True.
yeah, pay to lose.
I don't know. It's being this amulet's location's being tracked. I don't know what you want to do with it.
With you.
Well, we shouldn't take it with us.
True. Can we just?
Do we have any way of reverse tracking with this?
I don't know. Spellcraft, is that a thing?
Well, you could attempt.
Are you asking me?
No, I'm saying spellcraft check. Is that a thing?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
I don't know of any spells that do that.
Sragg giggles.
While drooling out one side of the spell.
Sorry, I'm distracted. I haven't seen her in forever. Are you kidding me?
I've never heard of anything like that. What's your name again?
Well, I don't know what else we could do with this. Horrible creature.
I mean, we could just leave it out like Sir Roderick said. But I mean, the amulet, I don't know. Is there anything else on this guy?
No, there's the loincloth, which you haven't searched yet, and the
Not searching. There's no pockets on a loincloth.
There's only one pocket. The loincloth is the pocket.
and the crude breastplate, and that's all he's got.
Was there only one lizard man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
I mean, here's what I think might have happened. The lizard man came here. They tracked his location so that they could summon portals to him. That way they didn't all have to be here.
He was bait?
Yeah, more or less.
Trojan
So
horse.
maybe he was an unknowing party?
Well, I mean, he is an evil creature.
How do you know that?
I've got some items in my possession that let me see things about their previous owners.
As you
I
can.
see.
He got awarded the amulet by clubbing his litter to death.
He
He
got
was the last one
awarded
alive.
the amulet?
Yeah, some priest, another Saurian, gave it to him.
I see.
He had weird robes, weird hat.
Seems like
Kind
the
of a list.
Saurians then
That
would
way
probably be working with Loth. What was the last thing you said?
Nothing, I was making fun of it.
Oh yeah, I just missed what you said.
Marriage.
Oh.
I joined these two in what way when a wife in marriage. Here's an amulet for you. I don't ever remember lizards being part of the drow culture. This is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
I mean, have you heard anything in your travels?
Not that I know of.
Were there lizards at other locations?
I don't. Sorry, out of context, do I know of anything?
No, you've never seen one of these at one of those locations before.
I've never seen one of these creatures in this area or at any temples. I feel straight. It's rather strange. And from what you say, it doesn't sound like a very friendly creature.
I mean, I think we should destroy the amulet. But I don't know if destroying it tells someone we're here.
Do you think your friend Moonraven would know anything of this item?
It's a fairly weak item. I mean, he's probably knows and could probably tell us, but I think he's indisposed at the moment.
Hmm.
One of the notes on the board that he left us said he was going to contact something of great, I think it was immense power.
Hmm.
And he'd message us if he needed help.
It sounds dangerous.
As with all things related to Moonraven, they are dangerous.
Oh, I see.
But great risk, great reward.
Hmm.
I mean,
Well,
the
how
Bloody
do you
Baron,
propose we dispose of the amulet? One must be careful when destroying magical objects.
well, I think we could do something different. Maybe we could bury it somewhere or put it in a place where if someone were to portal to it, they'd end up in a bad situation. Like a trap.
I see.
Or
I'm not one for traps. I don't know much of that. But...
wish Ardo was here.
Yes, where is Ardo?
He's been busy with Eve. I guess, well, Eve didn't stay.
Do I know this in character? I don't remember. Yeah. Oh, okay. Then
Yeah, when you were getting your
I remember we
reward.
got her out. Yeah, and then I was back. And we were awake. Whatever, whichever applies.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, you were there for the rewards, and then that card came, and you were gone for a while.
Yeah, that's right.
Up to this point, you just assumed he was dead.
Right. Like everyone else I know.
Galloping across the sky on sprinkles.
Sky ponies.
Yep.
Sky ponies. Well, I suppose do what you feel is suitable with the amulet. I'm going to prepare the temple to be sealed.
What does that mean?
Boom.
Means I'm going to close up shop.
But, like, will it be able to be opened?
Sragg, do you know what kind of ritual this would be for me if I was doing this sort of thing? Just close it up, or
It's for you. This is just no longer going to be a holy site.
yeah,
You're going to leave it as a ruin.
I would probably leave a note or something for I don't know. I don't know if I would leave a note.
If anyone comes
Fuck
here
off.
looking for
No.
refuge,
I owe
please come
you
Yeah.
one
this
temple.
location.
Yeah, no, the religion you're looking for is not available.
If you're here for refuge, please note this was provided by Illustrate. And here's a book on the Bible of Illustrate on how to read it, become a member. If you're here to commit wrongdoing, fuck off.
You see, Roderick prepares the normal closing ceremony and goes up to the door and whips out the dagger that Dermot gave him.
Yeah.
And he
Probably should have got that back.
carves the dagger, carves into the door some symbols. It says 404 goddess not found.
The 404 ritual. Yeah. The ritual of 404.
It's marked as a closed temple now.
She's a portal goddess. The cake is a lie.
Yeah.
All right, just chuck the amulet back inside.
You chuck it inside?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's going to make this not a holy ground. What's the point?
Makes sense.
Right. Scott wants to join us.
Might be a tad late. All right. So, You chunk it back inside, close up that. Do you plan to camp here for the night then? Or because you've been here for most of the day. And you at least know that this place, there's nothing left to kill except y'all.
Right. So, yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, if that was the case, yeah. I suppose we could stay in the temple before I shut it. If that was the plan, I didn't know what the plan was. So.
All right, well, we'll shut the temple down tomorrow when y'all head out. And you might as well make use of the quarters down below. There's at least beds, or you could... No,
yeah.
I don't think they're going to mind.
Right.
It depends on how insensitive that is for your religion.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking how creepy that would be just in general.
You can always use that cube.
Yeah. Well, I'll ask the rest of the group.
They
Did you want to
have
stay
a
in the
cube.
temple before we shut it down, or what? How are we proceeding?
It doesn't matter to me.
I mean, Dermot seems quite content just sleeping in the forest.
Don't judge me.
Are you awake? Is he awake now here?
Yeah. Apparently. You just kind of...
Don't judge me. He disappears behind me. Don't judge me.
I mean, we could always go back to the quarters.
He's actually a survivalist, so, you say he's content in the forest. He just kind of pops his eyes open and says that, and then goes back mid-snore.
Don't judge me. It's his AFK message. Yeah.
He's a light sleeper.
I don't have much trouble sleeping in bed unless there's... I mean, it should be fine. They're not using it.
I mean, at the very least, one person could stay in the temple, and then we could take shifts, teleporting back and forth. But there is.
Hey, Sragg, was there any art or like songbooks inside this temple?
Not anymore. They're currently back at the manor house.
Okay, so she did grab them. I didn't know if those were part of the relics or not.
Part of the faith.
If
things that
if Kel asks me about that, I would let him know that I would share what I had found with him.
Okay.
But that's if he asked me.
So you mentioned these things with light sleeper Dermot. What do y'all decide on?
I'm fine
one
for
person's...
staying in the temple.
Okay. Dermot's fine for staying out here in the temple, in the manor house, on the ship. Doesn't matter to Dermot. And Dara is...
Where is the ship right now?
It's on the coast.
Uh-huh.
Do we have to go walk back to it? Did you leave a key with someone, or?
We left a key with someone.
Okay.
Did we?
Uh-huh. Did you?
I don't remember.
No. You said you didn't leave a key with them. Did you?
I'd have to watch the footage.
I don't think you did. I think you said if y'all are still here when we get back, we'll reward you.
Yeah.
They're like, we got a vote out of the deal. See ya.
Yeah. That's right. Sorry. All right.
Well, let's be honest. Like, do we really care if we lose a boat? Easy come, easy go.
I know, but Dermot, you want to be captain? I don't know.
And the next boat we can build to our specifications.
It was a passing fancy.
Yeah. All the rum they took with them, though.
No, I'm pretty sure I drank it all.
There's not a single drop left.
That's your also rum left. The SS Rummenstein.
Rummenstein.
Yeah, Rummenstein, yeah.
So, Andara, they're fine with sleeping in the temple.
Okay.
Roderick's pretty interested in the cube.
The Roderick cube?
Sir Roger Cube.
But he's fine with sleeping in the temple as well. So
the tower. Yeah, he's going to fall out of the tower when we desummon it.
Yeah.
He's up top. Close the cube. Ah!
So,
All right. So as long as you're okay with that, then that's where we'll go.
Yeah.
All right. So y'all decide to stay the rest of the day
In the temple with the amulet that's tracking us. Yep.
and through the
So-
night in the temple with the amulet that's tracking. Gotcha.
Yeah. Apparently.
You go. Everyone goes downstairs, finds Plum, bit them. Winston.
You know, I probably would have put that amulet outside or something because yeah, that would have made me uncomfortable.
I was
That
going
makes
to do a circle around the amulet,
Okay.
the ward against evil, whatever.
Okay. So you put protection against evil or a ward around the amulet.
So anything that portals to it gets stuck in
There.
the ward. Yeah.
Makes sense. So y'all go. You pick your bunks out down below. Winston like noses 3 of them together, then climbs on top of those. He's getting creative.
That's funny.
Do
And
I even sleep or I just meditate? I don't
You
know.
meditate, but
Yeah.
it'd be nice to do it in a relaxing position for once. All right,
Right.
so we will wrap it up there and come back to see what happens to you next week.
Yay!
Aye.
Enchantment.
And Shamat.
Thank you.
Thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed watching us on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You'll know when the next episodes get posted. Words are hard. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Adios.